with a particular intention, and we use an animal totem.
Oh, wow.
Yes, exactly. So we have a little process where we build up the energy, and then we send out this animal totem into the dream time with our intention. For relationships, for example, this would be the hummingbird, which is signifying joy, love, connection, and the possibility to correct errors and to really go to the deepest joy, the deepest value of life. The hummingbird, let me tell you a little bit more about that. The hummingbird performs an impossible feat. I hope our listeners have an image or have a, know what the hummingbird looks like. It's a tiny, tiny little bird.
It's just beautiful.
It looks very beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
It is extremely fast. It's extremely fast. And, if it's even hard to see a hummingbird. They fly so fast. And their wings, they're just incredible. And it's a physical impossibility. So if you look at the size of the bird
Mm-hmm.
and its wingspan and so on, it should not be able to fly. But it does. Yeah, it's a physical impossibility. Its heart rate is extreme.
Wow.
And it's the only bird that can fly backwards. So not only performs the impossible, it literally performs the impossible. It flies. It shouldn't be able to fly, but it does. And it also travels great distances. Okay, it's a migratory bird, and it can go backwards as well, which represents this capacity when we're in love and when we really want to connect. Anything is possible. Love transcends every limitation, and if you've made a mistake, you can always take a step back, take a look, and try again. So that's all the symbolism of the hummingbird. And in that particular technique, in that tradition that I mentioned before, you would dream with a hummingbird. And then you might remember your dreams, you might not. You might be conscious in your dream or lucid in your dream. But your dream would then present that symbol, that power animal, the hummingbird in this case, and you would literally dream of that manifestation that you want. So if you want to improve your relationship or manifest a new partner, you would see the dream with a hummingbird, and it would appear in your dream, and you would know that this has now been created. So that's one way. So it is quite magical. It's quite magical.
That sounds amazing. So would you go to bed actually with the hummingbird on your mind, wanting to dream about it?
It's a little bit more technical than that.
Yeah.
A little bit more that I can share today, but it's definitely a very good technique. I've used it for many different purposes. I've used different power animals to work on my subconscious, to overcome limitations or emotional addictions. I've worked with
we just lost you there. Are you still there, Elena? Are you still there? Sorry. Oh, she's gone. Let's get Elena back. Are you there, Elena?
Yes, I'm back.
Hey, sorry. We lost you for a couple of seconds there. Sorry.
Yeah. That's all right. So yes, I was saying the sky's the limit, really, with this method, and it works extremely well. Whether or not you're able to recall the dream you have stated, but it's fascinating. Healing dreams are amazing. You would work with a snake maybe for healing. And I remember, this was one of the first times I used that technique, and I was just amazed because it was my first lucid dream. And I was seeding the snake, so you have to do this a few times until you see the results.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was seeding my dreams a few nights in a row, and at one point I saw a dream, and in the dream there was a snake.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very good dream. It was a very good feeling about it. I mean, normally I don't like snakes. I don't think many people do, right? But in that case, I was a total alarm. It was a very peaceful feeling, and I saw the snake. And in the dream, I knew that I was dreaming. And I recognized the snake, and I thought, oh, yes, that is my healing now. Thank you.
Wow, I love that.
It's really fantastic, and you really feel it deeply, and you actually see the results. So you do experience the physical healing or whatever it is you're working on.
Wow.
So it's a super, super powerful practice. You can also do active dreaming. Again, you can just do intentional dreaming. There are some quite physical ways of doing that. In a book by Marlo Morgan, where she talks about her adventures with a tribe in Australia, a very mysterious tribe in Australia. She was taught a technique where they would build energy by whirling, like dervishes. So just spin around with a clear intention of what it was they wanted the answer to, or what it was they wanted to get from the dream, and they would call in the dream that way. Now, I don't personally use that one. It'd be a nice one to try.
Yeah.
The techniques that I use are not so dramatic physically.
Okay.
But there are definitely many different ways in which you can call in a dream or see the dream with a specific intention and actually have them manifest in a dream.
So it's like a whole new world. It really is.
Totally.
It's like a... So do you work with people face to face or online? Can you? How do you help people? Really get in touch with their dreams. How does your business run?
These days, I like to travel, I have to admit.
Yay.
And so I'm working mainly online, and that works really, really well. We can work one-to-one, and I also run online courses and group coachings.
Okay, so you have a range of being able to help people.
So it's possible to work individually, which is very important because, like we said before, dreams are quite personal. And relationships are quite personal. So it's good to have this one-to-one contact. And then also, working in a group helps a lot because there is a collective healing that's happening. And whatever progress you make in the group, everybody else will benefit from. It's really astounding. And I've had people who had very little memory of the dreams, very little psychic awareness, not much of that going on in their lives at all. They come to a training, they join the group, and within just a few days or weeks, they are even lucid in their dream. And it's just a fascinating development in a very short time. And I believe that that's a lot to do with the group connection.
Yeah, so really connecting, as you say, from the inside out, and really...
Yes, that's true.
Wow, that's very exciting, because to me that is a total new world. It's a bit like when I first went scuba diving.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the bottom of the ocean and I thought, this is a new world. And if you don't dive, you actually never actually appreciate and see that world. And I'm just seeing this as another dimension to really getting into ourselves, into our psyche, and a very... a kind of a less traumatic way, I think it sounds to me, is that it's not so painful, if you like, because a lot of us who are not living lives as we would like to, it's because we're carrying around with us so much pain, so much hurt. We don't know what it is. We've shoved it away somewhere, deep inside of us. But because the emotions and our memories don't respect time, whatever happened to us at the age of 3, it will still be as alive today. I think this sounds like a beautiful journey, and your message is just so important to get out there.
I'm so glad you're saying that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this, Elena?
So I've been, my own personal journey with dreams goes back a few years back. In my practice, I started introducing this about a year ago. And I'm combining the dream work with other modalities for emotional healing and energy work. As you know, I'm an intuitive, so we do a lot of intuitive work. And we also look at some other principles that can support relationships, especially, which come from so much being in tantric work and Taoist work. So there are quite a few elements that I weave into my sessions and my coachings. But for me, the dream work is just a very fast way to go right to the root of a problem dynamic, of an inner conflict, a big fear, and just radically transform it, just really, really quickly. It's very empowering. It's something one can learn to do, and then that's a life skill. They can just have that, for life. It always gives us more possibilities, more openings. It connects us also to our higher intelligence and really activates a lot of our latent potential, our gifts and talents that are still unexpressed. And we can receive a lot of guidance around our purpose in life and how to move forward in life, which again is important. And in relationships, it's good to have that connection there, to be connected with our soul purpose is what I call it, and to be in relationships that really support that. That's another element that makes a relationship really successful, fulfilling, and sustainable.
I love that. I just absolutely love that. And I'm so with you where, we want to get somewhere as fast as we can be in this respect, because we haven't got a lot of time to be sorting this. We want to enjoy life, and if we can get somewhere, if we can, get to the roots of the stuff going on quickly, it's got to be the best way. And that's one of the reasons I went into the hypnotherapy, because consciously we're trying to get through so many barriers, and our conscious mind is very good at telling us so many lies and stuff. And deep inside of us, we don't have that facility to tell lies. It is just as it is,
Yes, exactly, absolutely.
As we are. So, I think any work that really gets into the psyche, and I think is absolutely invaluable. I really do. So I'm very, very excited about your work and the way that you're doing it online as well, because you can just reach so many more people, and you're able to travel. So it actually is the best of, because I always think that as a healer, as a coach, as in our line of business, we need to be in the best space we can be ourselves in order to help people. And if traveling around is that helps empower you, that's so important in your work, isn't it? Because you're then able to serve other people, so much better. So I'm so excited, for the work you do and for sharing what you have today, because it's really opened my mind. It's really made me think, and thank you, Elena. That's huge. So, listeners out there, get in touch with Elena, and you can find her on Facebook at facebook.com/Elena.angel.shakti, and I'm going to spell that for you. Elena, ELENA.ANGEL.SHAKTI. And Elena also has a Twitter account. No, sorry, you've got two Facebooks. Sorry, I'm just going to mention another Facebook. Is one a group and one a page?
One is the profile, one is the page. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's Elena Angel Connections. So if you go onto Facebook and look for Elena Angel Connections, you will find her there. And she's also on Twitter at Angel Shakti, SHKTI, and LinkedIn, Elena-Angel-45239B35/. So that's her LinkedIn. And Instagram. You're all over.
Everywhere.
Wonderful. You're just fantastic. Elena Angel _ultimate connection. And she's also on Google Plus, which is the google.com/plus Elena Angel, the ultimate connection. And you've got your own YouTube account. Fantastic. So you can go and find Elena. You can Google her there on YouTube. Elena Angel, the ultimate connection. So that's, wow, what a lot of beautiful places.
Thank you so much for
mentioning
all those.
Yeah. And the big one, the big one, listen out, listeners.
The big one.
The big one, Elena's website. So, http://ElenaAngel.com. So that's ElenaAngel.com. Go and look for her there and really get into learning more about yourself through this amazing dream work. And this beautiful soul today, Elena, has got a wonderful free offer. She is offering a free online session with live Q&A and a chance to be on the hot seat for the on-the-spot transformation, the art of